Hey guys, Flasky Wave here. Today I'm bringing you a new video, and today, as you read in the title, today we are going to be catching pedophiles on Discord. Omegle 2, oh god, that voice crack. But yes, on Omegle 2 with some buddies that I bundled up into one big group chat, and we're all trying to get all these guys in one video. So I'll show a little montage, and here and there I'll explain the situation, what's going on, the accounts we're using, etc., etc. So we'll be right there, and I'll show you this whole squad. So it all ended up starting out with Skylar, or I should say Snow Zero, DMing this dude on Omegle. A randomized chat started popping up and she started to talk with this dude. He eventually gave his Discord, and this is how it all began. You'll see later on into the video of how he acts towards the rest of our group. So at first he tries to start up some smack talk with Zero, still not knowing their true identity. Zero tries to send fake photos to kind of see if he really was intending on trying to message with a minor. So what we did afterwards is that he kept continuing to ask us for images. So we gave him exactly what he wanted. He eventually started to show more and more of his true colors, which you'll see along the lines. He eventually even started to show a bit of his more creepy side. We'll explain more into that later. Then after a while, I started to get the rest of the group involved. Eventually, I got involved along with Rico, and we all used our other alts to try to see and look into this guy some more, which it eventually worked out in our favor since we got lots and lots of more information and more of what he was planning. He was still trying to ask for our faces, our identities, more pictures, while he just kept on saying weird comments, threatens, and more. As you can see in these pictures below. He has no care for us. He even knows that we're minors, but he still keeps on going with this. Once again, I'll say this later on into the video, but really, guys, be careful with who you talk to out there. And before we continue on, I'd like to ask if you guys could subscribe. We're about to hit 1K, so I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, back to the video. Now, by the time the creep joined the group chat, this is where we started pressuring him. We started trying to talk him out and make him, speak up about what he's doing. Sadly, we couldn't get really much of a response because he was being a wuss. He kept going on and offline, reading the messages without saying anything, no matter what we did to threaten him. We tried to threaten him with posting him on Twitter, which we ended up doing regardless. On my Twitter account. And we also tried threatening him with the authorities. That didn't work either. So what we ended up doing is that we just kept talking, trying to get him to speak. And all he said was really, just one thing. He wasn't really the talkative type when everybody was speaking at once. He just tried to get those pictures and run. Because he knew that we were going to catch on to him. He kept trying to hide in the shadows. Here's some images, as I said before, but he's just really a creepy dude, and you shouldn't trust people like this. Because a lot of people more than you think get away with this stuff, and it's insane, you know? So, look out. People like this are all over the internet. And finally, here's thoughts and opinions of the many people I brought up together in this very video. It's just how they expressed and how they felt during this bizarre encounter that we've never really experienced something like this before. And lastly, here's my input. Just like everyone else said, just be careful who you talk to online, because you can never know who's behind the screen. It's best to just be careful with who you talk to, what friend requests you even accept, who you hang out with, what servers you go on, etc. Be careful to who, in general, just don't talk to strangers unless you know that there's someone you can trust. And with that, I'll be seeing you guys within the next upload. Don't fall mistaken to these predators. And with that, good night.